David Tepera of the Dekeday Foundation. We appreciate you joining us today for our feature of the week, Big League Dreams Ballpark. Most of you League City residents are very familiar with this huge attraction on Interstate 45. With us here today to give us more detail of what this ballpark's about is the General Manager, Scott Sheldon. Scott, how are you doing?
Hi, Dave. Good to see you. Thanks for coming out.
We appreciate you taking the time to tell us more about this huge attraction that's available for us. But before we get into that, tell us a little bit about you and how you became the General Manager.
All right. Well, I'm from the local area. I went to Clear Lake High School and University of Houston. Graduated University of Houston in 1991, if that dates me a little bit, and then was signed by the Oakland A's in the 8th round and played 14 years of professional baseball.
Nice.
A lot of time in the minor leagues, about 7 years before I made it up into the big leagues, which was first day with Oakland A's. And then went over to the Texas Rangers and played there for parts of 4 years, and ended up playing parts of 5 seasons if I'm in marketing. 2.5 years in the big leagues, mostly with the Texas Rangers. When I went to University of Houston, I graduated with a sports administration degree. Saw Big League Dreams being constructed here after I retired in 2004, and applied for a position and worked my way up to general manager.
Oh, nice. Well, I do have to ask you what position you played when you did play professionally.
Well, I played all of them, is the short answer. The longer answer is I was the 3rd player in history to play all 9 positions in one game. And that happened,
nice.
That happened in September 6, 2000. And but my primary position was shortstop and third base. But in order to make a big league team, I had to play more positions. I learned how to catch, and that was what kept me in the big leagues for a couple of years.
Okay. Well, you've obviously lived the dream that most little boys have, and even grown men. So I'm sure your family's very proud of you.
Yeah, Mom and Dad are very proud. I never thought I would make it to the big leagues. As a kid growing up, I watched George Brett, but I never had. I played a lot of different sports growing up. We didn't have all of the select baseball that we do today.
Right.
And so for me, it really didn't become a childhood dream until I was in college, to where I really thought I had a chance of playing further.
Right. Well, congratulations for that dream. Well, let's get into it. I mean, it's very obvious when you come here. You see all the detail and work in all the fields that are here. Well, so tell us, what is that all about?
Yeah, we have 6 replica stadiums. We have Crosley Field, which is the old Cincinnati Reds ballpark,
right,
which is where the site of the White Sox scandal was in 1919, where they threw the World Series. It's also known for the grass warning track that leads up. It's an incline that leads up into the fence, similar to the Astros in Minute Maid.
Right.
Crosley Field was the inspiration for Minute Maid Park and what they have in center field.
Okay.
And that's where that comes from.
I didn't know that.
Yes. And then we have Yankee Stadium. Everyone knows with the Yankees, they have 27 World Series, the house that Ruth built, Mickey Mantle, Lou Gehrig, all that Otis thing. We also have Fenway Park right next to each other, just to keep the rivalry going. Fenway Park is known for the Boston Red Sox. It has the Green Monster in left field, which is 37 feet tall and 310 feet away from home plate. 310 feet for Major League Baseball standards is pretty close.
Yes.
And
so that's how it is here.
So all of our fields are 3/4 size of a regular baseball field.
Okay.
So we don't facilitate regular baseball, which is high school age and above, for 15 years of age and higher. So we host all baseball tournaments that are 7 years of age to 14 years of age.
Okay. All right.
Just because of the size of the outfield walls.
Sure.
And then we have Ebbets Field, which is where Jackie Robinson played. It's where the Brooklyn Dodgers were. They moved over to Los Angeles in 1958. Ebbets Field was also the site of the first TV game, and it was also where little kids could go up in the right field wall. There was holes in the right field wall, and they could go there and watch the game from behind the right field wall fence. So that was pretty cool for kids to be able to catch a game from there. Then we have Sportsman Park is the site of, when it started up, it had American League and a National League team there. It had the Cardinals and the Browns, believe it or not. And in 1944, they hosted the World Series, and both of those teams were playing against each other.
Really?
So neither team had a home field advantage. So that was a cool thing about Sportsman's Park. And now it's called Busch Stadium, and home of the Cardinals. And then finally we have Wrigley Field. Most people are familiar with Wrigley Field with the ivy walls, Harry Carey saying, "Take me out to the ball game."
Right.
The fans throwing home run balls and foul balls, mostly home run balls, back to back on the field. So
Right.
those are our 6 fields here in League City.
Well, nice. How unique. I mean, there's no other field that's put together like that. I mean, whose vision was this, and are there other parks around?
There are now 11 other Big League Dreams across the country. It was founded by the Odekirk family. They had two sons or 2 brothers, Rick and Jeff Odekirk, and they both played baseball. And it was inspired by them, and they wanted to create an atmosphere for other people to have a Big League Dream experience, or to have an experience of playing in the big leagues.
Right.
And so that's how that was created. I believe part of their family was partly in construction. And so what they did is they took that idea and took it to city municipalities and said, hey, we would like to partner with you and try to create this dream in your area. And they did that in 1998 with the first park in Cathedral City, and now they have 11 parks.
Okay, so I mean, what would be the closest park here to League City or in Texas?
There's one other one in Texas. It's in Fort Worth. It's in the city of Mansfield.
Okay.
There's one in Las Vegas, one in Gilbert, Arizona, and then the rest are in the state of California.
Okay, so we've obviously very fortunate to have a park like this in League City. I mean,
Right.
it's a huge attraction.
It's a great attraction. We have over 250,000 people come through our gates every year. And we have leagues that go on all throughout the year. We're only off major holidays, so every time we have a league for softball players, we play 10 weeks, and then we start it again right after that 10 weeks is finished, and so we just keep going every season. We play every night except Saturday night for softball leagues.
Oh, wow. Well, okay, well, besides that, what are the other attractions that are here?
We have batting cages. We have a grass volleyball court. We have an indoor group facility and indoor soccer. We also have 2 restaurants or stadium clubs, as we call them,
Okay.
where we sell ballpark menu type items, air conditioned, 11 TVs in each room, game room, video games throughout.
Well, Scott, you mentioned the softball league a while ago. Tell us about other leagues that are here.
We have primarily softball leagues. We have offered soccer leagues before in the past and some volleyball, but our primary business is softball leagues, and those happen every night except Saturday night. We have co-ed on Monday and Tuesday, Friday and Sunday, and men only on Wednesday and Thursday. And we have free agent leagues, so if you're interested in coming out and you don't have a team, we can put you on a free agent list and we can place you on a team for you. Or if you're interested in starting up a team, we can do that for you as well too and get you started on one of those nights.
Okay.
We have approximately 50 teams per night playing out here, about
Wow.
300 per season. So we have a lot of people playing. We're probably around 85% capacity, and we have some room to fill in. So if you're interested in signing up a softball league, we'd be happy to accommodate
Right,
you.
and we'll get that website here in a minute. So let me ask you, so that's adult leagues?
Adult leagues, yes.
So is this all adult leagues, or do you have kids?
All
leagues?
adult softball leagues. The only
Okay.
thing that we do for youth baseball is we do youth select baseball tournaments on the weekends. We're the
Okay.
host facility for that. And we have tournament directors that come in, and we are booked every year for a year in advance. Not every year, we're booked for every weekend
Uh-huh.
a year in advance.
Oh, wow.
And so if baseball teams are interested in playing, then they contact their local state director, and then they get involved with select baseball and come and play at Big League Dreams.
Okay, and that's good to know that the kids can, as young, get to have the experience of these professional fields.
Absolutely. And that's part of the reason of why Big League Dreams, they wanted to create it for all recreational players and families so they can come and experience the big league experience.
Right, right. Well, Scott, I mean, there's a lot of great things that you're talking about here at this particular park, but has there ever been like any special attractions or events that's taking place here?
Yeah, we're the host facility for several charitable walks. We've also hosted Derricks and Diamonds tournament to charity for Texas Children's Hospital. Some of the major companies in there are National Oil Well Barco and Schlumberger. Also benefited was the Snowdrop Foundation. We also had a Tracy McGrady tournament out here. The
Right.
Jonas Brothers were out here. We also had a League of Their Own. If you've seen the movie A League of Their Own with Tom Hanks, the All-American Girls were out here. Some of the original players that were
Oh, wow.
that movie was made.
Really?
Or inspired by some of
Yeah.
those ladies. So it's really fun to have those ladies out here and interact with them and talk about baseball back in that time of day.
Right.
And to have those ladies come out to Big League Dreams and play in an environment, it just was really inspiring both to us and for them to
I'm sure.
just to see them get back out on the field. So it was a lot of fun to have them out. So those are just some of the things. You don't have to be a large company to have an event out here. You can have everything from a birthday party to company picnics to family outings to bar mitzvahs, weddings, the whole gamut. We can do a lot of things out here.
Oh, great. And again, we'll get the website on that in here in just a minute. So there's obviously a lot to do here. And I mean, is there And I'm sure you always might be looking for people who want to work in a fun atmosphere as this. Is there jobs available?
Absolutely. I employ about 50 to 60 every year. We have a food and beverage department, a maintenance department, sports, and administrative building. So there are several opportunities if you were looking. And we're always looking to hire great people, and it's a fun atmosphere to work in. You are still working,
yes,
even though you're in a good environment to work in. So if you have an area of interest in any one of those, food and beverage, maintenance, sports, or office manager, then please contact us, and we'll see if we can find a fit for you.
Okay, and that's great to know. Scott, is there anything you'd like to add for the League City residents to know about?
Absolutely. Big League Dreams is here in League City because the city petitions Big League Dreams to come into their location. And so we have a partnership between BLD Management Group and the City of League City. And it's a great partnership. The city does a lot of work with us, and in turn we do for them. And it's one of the things that the Odekirk family did when they first originated the concept of allowing families to have a great place to live, work, and play.
Right.
Big League Dreams Park is a public-private venture between the city and Big League Dreams Management Group. Big League Dreams League City is the largest meeting space between Houston and Galveston, and it's a great place to have city activities and parties and gatherings.
Scott, I'm sure there's people who want to learn more or book parties, send a resume, or something like that. So tell us actually where the address, give us the phone number and the website.
Sure. Big League Dreams is located at 1150 Big League Dreams Parkway, League City, Texas 77573. Phone number is 281-316-3400. And if you want to send us an email, you can go to info@bigleaguedreams.com, or just go to bigleaguedreams.com and search on the tabs from there, and you can find out more information. Even if you're not wanting to participate in our softball leagues, or you're no longer a youth baseball player, you can come out and enjoy the activities here. And we'd love to have you. It's a great environment. Even we've had former administrators come out just because they're from Chicago or they're from Boston,
right,
and they want to enjoy the same type of atmosphere that they had as their childhood experiences,
right,
and just remind them of what it was like to be in that atmosphere. It's just a great environment to
right. And I agree. It is a beautiful park. I mean, the kids and we've come out here and watched their friends play, and other adults play in different leagues and stuff. And it is, with all the attractions and the detail of it, I mean, you just can't help but walk around and look at all of it. It is a very beautiful park. Well, League City residents, I mean, there you go. I mean, how important is Big League Dreams to this economy? I mean, it stimulates this economy. It brings in, he just said, 250,000 people a year. I mean, these people come to enjoy our restaurants, stay at our hotels, go shopping, spend their money here. So we're very fortunate to have such a huge quality of Big League Dreams as part of League City. Scott, we really appreciate you taking the time with us, explain to our residents. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.